Hello students, let us continue our chapter population. In the first module of this chapter, we just discussed the distribution, the size and the distribution of population. Now here in this chapter, let's come to the second topic, and this topic is the population growth and the process of population change. Means how the population growth and what are the changes we see in population. Population growth means the total number of increase in the population, or we can say the growth of population refers to the change in the population, or we can say in the number of inhabitants of a country territory during a specific period of time. Let me write down the definition also. So this is the definition of population growth. Here the population growth is counted by two terms. The first is the absolute numbers. The absolute number is the number added each year or decade, is the magnitude of increase in the population, means the number of people increase in a particular time of period. That is the absolute number of growth rate in population. And the second one which we count is in the term of percentage, means the rate or the pace of population increase is the other important aspect, and it is studied in percentage per annum. Example, a rate of increase of population of 2% per year than in a given year, etc, etc. Means here we do the study on the basis of percentage, that how much percentage of population increase. As you can see here, it is here we count it on the basis of percentage, and this is the absolute increase in population in numbers. The total population in this year was 36 crore, which increased 46 crore. So the absolute increase after dividing 42 crore from 36, that comes the absolute increase in population, and in percentage it is 1.25% increase or the growth in population. We come here, the population growth rate is 102 crore, while last year it means 182 18 crore of increase in population. Last year it was 16 crore, last decade, sorry, it was 16 crore. Means the absolute increase in population is more than 2 crore in a decade, which is in percentage is 1.93. So this is how we do study of population on the two bases, absolute growth or the annual growth. Growth rate means in simple the total growth of population. Here also we can see year wise 1951 to 2001 how the population rate is moving towards upward side. In population growth, two other things comes, and the other two things are the birth rate and death rate. Well, let me explain you birth rate. The number of birth in a country during a year per thousand population, means the how much births are there in a country of per thousand population. That rate, the rate in which we count this thing, is known as the birth rate. Similarly, the second one is the death rate, and death rate is also same as that. The death rate indicates the number of deaths in a country during a year per thousand of population. This is known as death rate, means the total number of deaths which we count, the birth and death, both of these counts on total on per 1000 population. So this is how we see that how much changes comes in a population. Here let us do one example through which let us try to understand how a population changes. Okay, first is the BR, that is birth rate. You all know birth rate. Now the second one is the death rate. DR is the death rate, means the total number of death per 1000 population. And then comes the growth rate. Growth rate is the difference between the birth rate and death rate. If the birth are 15 and death are 10, that means growth rate is 5. And if the birth are 10 and death are 15, that means the birth is -5. So it will be minus or it will be in plus. Now for the each and every country goes from 3 different phases in which they see their growth rate in population. Let us try to understand these growth rate of population of each country. The first phase, this is the phase which we see in poor countries. In these poor countries there is no literacy, no education, and people thought that children are the gift of nature. And second thing, more children means more labor, so more children help them in earning more money. That is what they think. So that is why we see too much increase in population. Here the birth rate is high. To understand it, let us take only example of one couple. Here the birth we see in a couple is that approximately 14 are normal, but here I am taking only 12 children. 12 children are very normal in a family. So they gave 12 children. They gave birth to 12 children approximately, means a birth rate is too much high. But on other hand, because the country is poor and there is a very lack of medical facilities and other facilities, so that is why we see a too much death rate also. And among these 12, the 10 children will die before becoming young, or before crossing the age of 18 years, means in the 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years or 10 years, 10 will die. So this is how we see the total growth of population is 2. The couple is 2 and the growth of population is 2, means here we see the growth is stable growth in population. If the first generation is 100, then the second generation is also 100. So this is what we see in poor countries, and in India also we see the same thing till 1921. Now let's come to the second phase. This second phase is found in developing countries. In developing countries now there is a literacy also, people are aware of responsibilities, and that is why we see some decrease in population. Now instead of 12, basically means in rural areas and urban areas, whole over average of birth rate is 6, or if it is too much then I can add 5. So they give 5 children. And the second thing is that the death rate is very low, while here the death rate is high. It is not low, please correct it. Okay, here the death rate is very low because it is the stage in the country where too much medical facilities are available. In India, as you can see, there are 5 diseases for which the children gives vaccine in the age of 1 year, and we see district hospitals, block hospitals, and the panchayat hospitals also, and there are dispensaries in each and every villages in India. So means not only this, but Anganwadi are also there in village areas, which see the nutrition and other things of mother and children till the age of 5. So that is why we see a very low death rate now in India and in developing countries. For example, in these 5 children, only one will die. So this is how we see the growth rate is 4. Means in the first generation there are, if 100 people, in the second generation they are 200, means double. So this is how we see a rapid increase in population, or we can say population blast, the situation of population blast which India is facing at present. Here birth rate is low, but death rate is too much low, and that is why we are facing the situation of population blast in India. And it is saying that this situation in India will continue till 2025 or 20. Well, when India, the third type of situation or the phase is found in the developed nations. In developed nations, people are literate. Here we see 100% literacy rate, and they are aware of their career. So they give first preference to their career, and that is why we see that the couple is not interested in children. If they want children, then only one children is enough for them, and that children is also looked after by maid. Mother is not giving too much attention to their children, to her child. And if we come to the death rate, then the facilities are so good in these countries that if there is some accident happen here, then immediately within few minutes the helicopter comes here and take the patient directly to the hospital, and in that helicopter also ICU facilities are there. Means immediately each and everything were given, and death rate is too less. Here if I write down 0, then the growth rate is 1. Means if there were 100 in first generation, in the next generation there will be 50. Means population decrease actually. So in this situation population decreases, and that is what the situation is facing at present in the country like Australia and New Zealand. And they are promoting families for children, just opposite to India. India is adopting this red triangle, a family planning, and here in these countries are adopting opposite of it. So this is what I just tell you, so that you can understand the difference of birth rate, death rate and growth rate, and how different countries goes from each phase. As it is given in our book that birth rate has started declining gradually, resulting in a gradual increase in the rate of population growth. The reason of this trend are in India, especially after 70s. Most of the people, especially in the urban areas, adopted 2 children, a lot of responsibility in their hand, and it is not possible for the family. Now the family becomes nuclear families, and it is not possible for them to take responsibility of more than 2 children. So basically we found that people are interested either in 1 or 2 children. The birth rate has also declined at a faster rate instead of death rate. This is also one of the major reason of this. The standard of living has increased considerably in people in urban areas. The women folk are more conscious of their health instead of the starting period. After the independence, now women are more conscious for their health. Obviously, family welfare schemes are being adopted in a big way in the families, though India is the first country to start this red triangle, means the family planning program, in 1951, and still it is trying to achieving it. On other hand, after India, many other countries adopted this thing from India and they all success in their program, but still India is facing this problem and trying to achieving it. But in urban area we see that there are many families who are adopting this family planning program. Somewhere the problem which was coming from the Muslim population, and now this Muslim population is also trying to keep their family small because of the present situation. It is not possible for them to take responsibility of so much children. So this is how we see the changes of population in birth rate, death rate and growth rate in India, and the same thing continue. The fourth topic, which is migration, is also important. Because of migration also we see a lot of changes in population. That's all in this part of the chapter. Migration we will do in our next part. Any kind of problem and doubt, you can send your comment. I will definitely reply you, or you can visit to my blog, which is bipindogra.blogspot.in. Thank you, student.